clarity to this, right? Because again, we all know we status that I are, right? But again, I'm just giving clarity to this. I don't see for ourselves. So let nobody not say again. And this time for members of parliament, them, and even President Bureau himself, and everybody else. Oh, no, where you don't get American citizenship. Well, you don't renounce and say you want nothing for do Sierra Leone. It's a lie. That is not true. America don't say so. I don't read that phone. When I go to states.travel.gov, the website is there. All right. But now let me turn to the Constitution, guys. Let me turn to the Constitution. Who signed the Constitution? Salon Constitution. We mentioned, you know, what thing have to do with dual citizenship laws, and this was what was invoked during the days of the elections back in 2018. Again, like I said, I would not shy away from that, all because of one person, Kanda Yumkela. That was why the APC did that, and it was shameful, and it was very unpatriotic as Sierra Leoneans for us to treat ourselves like second-class citizens in our own country. That was absolutely wrong, and that was something that I frowned at. So now, let me share with you guys the Constitution of Sierra Leone, where they show now exactly where the problem lies. Let me show you guys this. All right. So section 76, but I'll go back to section 32. But section 76, well, I can read for now, so you guys will see. Section 76, subsection 1. No person shall be qualified for election as a member of parliament. A. If he is a naturalized citizen of Sierra Leone or is a citizen of a country other than Sierra Leone, having become such a citizen voluntarily or is under a declaration of allegiance to such a country. So this is Sierra Leone laws. But why should we discriminate against ourselves, right? That's the question. When you look at the SLPP government, again, without me calling names, over 90% of these guys are all from the diaspora. President Bureau live in America. Why they can't live in America? Because America offers greater opportunities. So why should we discriminate when those of us in the diaspora are actually contributing more to the economy in Sierra Leone than anything else? Like how Cash Box talk, we income in Sierra Leone is about $400 million a year. Diaspora, they contribute about $300 million a year through remittances, money they already send. But this is the section of the Constitution of Sierra Leone that has to be fixed, folks. It has to be fixed. Now, I'm going to take you guys to section 32 just for, get some clarity there. Even though I don't mention section 32, but let me show you guys section 32. Oh, okay. Right here. This is section 32 right here. There shall be this got to do with the electoral commissioner. If you guys remember, there was this battle when Mohamed Kanel Wekone was elected commissioner of NEC, when he was already the director of FIU, Financial Intelligence Unit. Mohamed Kanel Wekone, who is the current NEC chairman, we can for conduct elections. Guys, pay attention. Don't forget these things, guys. I'm giving you guys. I don't know how to retain all this stuff there, but I retain them without me even thinking about it. Mohamed Kanel Wekone, who is currently the electoral commissioner, we can for conduct the next elections. I remember when this battle come up, because this was where the statute read. There shall be an electoral commissioner. There shall be an electoral commission for Sierra Leone. The members of the electoral commission shall be a chief electoral commissioner who shall be chairman and 4 other members who shall be known as electoral commissioners. Guys, I'm just reading this part for build up the case. A person, so section 4, subsection 4, right? 32A, subsection 4. All right. A person shall not be qualified for appointment as a member of the electoral commission if he is not qualified to be elected as a member of parliament. So that was where the whole tie came in. And also to hold office as a member of the electoral commission. Excuse me. Let me read this. To hold office as a member of the electoral commission if he is a minister, deputy minister, a member of parliament, or public officer. Where Mohamed Kanel Wekone was a public officer at the time, which was why it was important. I remember we'll get that Tosule, we get that Fetsday for talk about that, because Mohamed Kanel was a public officer. and it was not supposed to get that qualification. All I know, we don't forget, this was how SLPP flouted all the rules. But again, on our focus, when we talk about dual citizenship, where we use our own constitution for fight against members of the diaspora. When the diaspora is contributing more to Sierra Leone economy than anything else, why would members of parliament, including Kenya Yumkela, because it suffered as a result of dual citizenship, where now we get for the travel, but we get for the go get visa at American embassy, because of course they give up your American citizenship. So these are all the things we're talking about. So I'm teaching you these guys so you guys would know this and everybody will get this. Save this video for the archives. Remind yourself of this video when we talk about citizenship anytime we come up again. So let me go back to section 72 again and show now, because that is the constitution actually, really quotes Sandy. And when we're talking about, becoming a member of parliament and all the rest of that stuff. Let me show you guys. Let me bring section 72 again. Let me put it on the screen there. This is section 72. We go for the office of paramount, section 76. Section 76 is what I want. Right here. This is where they use the constitution. I don't know what these guys are thinking, man. It is like these same people where they fight against the diaspora, these same people travel to the diaspora. They travel to America. They come here after they've stolen and looted everything in the country. This is where they come to enjoy all their loot. This is why they come to enjoy their loot. They come to America, Europe, across the world. But then they're putting these laws in our constitution. This constitution needs to be so... Man, this constitution needs a lot of work, but that's a conversation for another day. But look at this, guys. I'm reading this to you now. Now, this is how our own constitution discriminates against ourselves as Sierra Leoneans. And then you listen to President Bio's speech. We hate ourselves. It's so much hate in Sierra Leone. So much hate in the country for people. We don't love ourselves as black people. Now, we don't want to discriminate ourselves. Even though we know, say, this person is a born. But because they travel now, you can't seek opportunity. When you take all of these guys, they all come school overseas. Can't get a degree, them run to go get a PhD. Then go to the right same kind of law there. No person shall be qualified for election as a member of parliament if he is a naturalized citizen of Sierra Leone, or if he is, or is a citizen of a country other than Sierra Leone, having become such a citizen voluntarily or is under a declaration of allegiance. When Nadan didn't quote, but when you listen, what I share with the speech now of President Bio, when I see say it is not correct, because again I have a friend where I make it clear on the phone. But I go one step further, guys. I'm going to share with you guys the Constitution of Rwanda. This is the Constitution of Rwanda. Section 25. Let me show you. This is the Constitution of Rwanda. Right to a country and nationality. Every Rwandan has the right to his or her country. No Rwandan can be banished from his or her country. Every Rwandan has the rights to Rwandan nationality. Dual nationality is permitted. No one can be deprived of Rwandan nationality of origin. All persons of Rwanda origin and their descendants are, upon request, entitled to Rwandan nationality. An organic law governs Rwandan nationality. Guys, now you go know why Rwanda they progress. Because remember, Paul Kagame, he even get to the point where Paul Kagame was giving incentives to diaspora to come back home to Rwanda to invest. Can you imagine? But those of us in Sierra Leone, look at our constitution. Look at what it's doing to us as citizens in our country. It is a shame, and we ought to be ashamed of ourselves. And again, I go further. I look up Ghana, the constitution. Ghana, not they do well. They set the constitution very biased against folks in the diaspora. A citizen of Ghana may hold the citizenship of any other country in addition to his citizenship of Ghana. So then fine, they say you hold your citizenship any other country in addition to that of Ghana's. Now, catch this. Without prejudice to Article 94, subsection 2. So even though they put an A, but Article 94, and I can take on to Article 94 of Ghana's constitution, so you guys will see what I'm talking about. Now they don't discriminate against the diaspora. What is the problem with these guys? Now, qualification and eligibility. Let's read this. Qualifications and eligibility. Subject to the provisions of this article, a person shall not be qualified to be a member of parliament unless he is a citizen of Ghana, has attained the age of 21 years and is a registered voter. B, he is a resident in the constituency for which he stands as a candidate for election to parliament or has resided there for a total period of not less than 5 years out of the 10 years immediately preceding the election for which he stands, or he hails from that constituency and he has paid all his taxes. Now, this is where the catch is. I want you guys to see this. Subsection 2A. Watch this. This is Ghana's constitution, guys. Ghana's constitution. A person shall not be qualified to be a member of parliament if he owes allegiance to a country other than Ghana. What is wrong with these people? Or has been adjudged or otherwise declared bankrupt. But that is it right there. This is all discrimination against diaspora. But I'm not talking about Ghana today, right? Ghana can fix their own problems. I'm focused on Sierra Leone, our own constitution. But now, you see the difference between Sierra Leone and Rwanda? Now, do you guys see why Rwanda is what it is today? Look at Rwanda's constitution, guys. Article 25 of Rwanda's constitution. Right to a country and nationality. No discrimination. It does not matter where you go. When you come back to Rwanda, you're qualified for everything. And that is why Rwanda is where it is today. So, guys, I'm going to leave this live right here. I want to share this with President Leone and all land. Hopefully, members of parliament will take this to heed and we can fix this particular clause in our constitution so that every Sierra Leonean will be entitled to their basic fundamental rights. That is the appeal and that is the lesson I want to teach you guys. So again, I'm going to ensure that I play both videos for you guys so you guys can see and listen to President Leone's speech, and then we'll go and listen to a friend of mine again who actually talked about, you know, the fact that just because you take an allegiance to and become an American citizen does not disqualify you from getting dual citizenship. There is a thing called dual citizenship in America. So watch this video, guys, and then I will play the other video, and then I'll cut this live off. But watch this, guys. I want you guys to learn from this. Watch this.
The national passport of the Republic of Sierra Leone. When Commander Ajit already said, then we get other passport and also American passport also. When for many get American passport, the oath when they take, they talk say, you for renounce, that means that you for left the nationality where you get before. And that you were ready for America. And that you not go citizens of any other country again. And the oath the only way they take. Well, some man don't take that oath. Now power don't come. Then we don't forget us alone. Power don't come. To steam don't catch them. I challenge anybody on earth for bringing other thing for me. Me see me, you know the room, sir. That's I don't know why the room. Because I know that Salon and they are born. However poor we are, whatever problems we have, I know I have the strength and the wit for them up before now, and we will solve them problems, and when I will be proud to run
Alright guys, so I don't want to convolute the message, right? But again, like I said, I want to share that with you. That was very important. But now, let me share the video with you guys. So again, for Leone no say, waiting President Biogi, waiting talk that particular speech day was not 100% correct. And there is such a thing called dual nationality. So members of parliament should fix our laws so that it can reflect very positively on us as Sierra Leoneans. So I want you guys to watch this and learn from this.
You don't have to watch the rest of it.
I take my time for put this together for one today because I want you guys to see this.
The answer is yes, of course. There are millions of dual U.S. citizens. If you already knew the answer to that, you don't have to watch the rest of this video. If you have any doubts about that, keep watching this video. Okay, so first of all, I get asked the question fairly often from people who are naturalizing. When I become a U.S. citizen, do I have to give up the nationality of the other country that I came from? The answer is no, not necessarily, but it depends. You do have to check on something, and I'll get to that in a moment. So first of all, the naturalization application, one common misconception that's floating around is that it requires you in the application to renounce your other citizenship? And the answer is no, it does not. It actually asks you to renounce a hereditary title, okay, if you have one. So that means if you are a prince or a queen or a baron in another country, you have to be willing to renounce that title. So if you're not a king or a queen in another country, don't worry about it, okay? What about the oath ceremony? Now, this is a better question, actually. When you become a citizen, when you naturalize in the United States, you are required to give the following oath. And I'm going to read it actually off of page 20 of the N400. It says, I hereby declare on oath, that I absolutely and entirely renounce and abjure all allegiance and fidelity to any foreign prince, potentate, state, or sovereignty of whom or which I have heretofore been a subject or citizen. Now that can be confusing, right? That sounds like it's squarely making you give up your other citizenship. No, actually it's not. U.S. law has basically held up the ability of an individual to have both U.S. citizenship and another citizenship. This line means that you are 100% subject to United States laws, okay? You can't have divided loyalties. That's what this means. And in fact, the Department of State website actually has a little blurb on their website, which clearly states actually that it's not against U.S. law to have dual citizenship. So under what cases could it be that you have to give up your other citizenship to get U.S. citizenship? Remember, I've referred to that in the beginning of the video. And that's if your other country forbids having dual citizenship. So if you are from another country that forbids having dual citizenship, it could be that when you naturalize in the United States that you end up running into jeopardy or having to give up your other citizenship from the other country. Okay. Two things. I'm going to include a link to the Department of State website that refers to what I mentioned. And second.
So guys, that's it right there. I just wanted to point this out. I think the work is left with members of parliament to act on this and ensure that we fix we laws. Let us fix our constitution so that no Sierra Leonean is actually left behind. I think that should be the goal. We should treat ourselves like human beings, and I think we should treat ourselves with respect. The input of diasporans is so enormous in that country. Without the diasporans, the economy of Sierra Leone would not turn. Therefore, it's very important for everybody involved to take this matter very seriously so that we can fix our dual citizenship issues, get rid of Section 76 and Section 32 of the 1991 Constitution. It is not even necessary. Why should we be discriminating against ourselves as Sierra Leoneans? We only have one country. Enough is enough. So I just had to come out here and correct this nonsense today. As I've shown you guys the exhibit and the evidences, maybe this is something you guys can work on and help, improve the lives of our people. Again, these are the references. You can visit, this page right here, travel.state.gov. You see it. You type dual nationality. It'll explain everything, every question that you have, So this is the website. Visit it for yourself. See all of that stuff. And again, see, President Bio's speech and, take it from there. All right, guys. So this is just another session. And I appreciate all of you guys. And thanks for joining me. And we'll take it from there. So have a nice evening, okay? Bye-bye, everybody. All right. Guys, sorry if you're just joining me. Go back and watch, and fix it.